Kamarainba, your thoughts on this. According to government, there is much interest being put into agriculture so that we'll become food self-sufficiency. In overall annually, what we import is 900 metric tons of rice annually. That is, and majority of that's what we eat. Majority of which is being imported. And when presentations were made for budget allocation, the then minister Joseph Ndanema pleaded that government gives the ministry 10% of the budget so that they will be able to do all of what they are supposed to do, so that we are able to feed Sierra Leone as a nation. And they also pleaded for 73% of that money to be paid in the first and second quarter, so that preparation will be done. So how would you assess government's commitment in reality as against the pronouncement in terms of agriculture so that Sierra Leone can feed itself?
Thank you, Samuel. One thing about, I've said it, this government is good in rhetorics. My sister was just mentioning bridge and all these white elephant programs. They're good. You've just hit the nail there. About over $300 million. That's why we imported rice and other commodities for us to eat. 300 million US dollars. Money we should be using here in agriculture. Now, if you see the percentage that this government allocated to agriculture, it's a minute. So if you are saying things, and in reality, there's no much money, where are the farms they're talking about? This is 22 months, for goodness sake. The time is of essence. I've said it earlier, nobody begged President Julius Maada Bio to come in governance, to run for president. He spent 22 months going around this country to say, I'm going to fix things. I'm bringing a new direction. And this direction is a lost direction now. Because I know for sure that the agriculture, when you, for example now, the rice you were talking about, the local rice is more expensive than the imported rice due to the transportation and some other things. So if government is really serious, it's not just telling ministers or top government officials to go build farms. No. Empower the women, empower the farmers. Have money allocated for farmers. Every developed country do that. America has a whole bank called a farmers bank, where farmers go to borrow money to farm. They do that. Be serious. You know, Samuel, when you use propaganda and lies to control the economy, I've said this before. The judges of this country are the people. Come 2023, they are going to judge. I'm just saying things here to help President Julius Maada be a better president. That's why I'm opposing. But come 2023, the real judge is not going to be Mohamed Kamarainba. It's going to be the people. And these people will understand that. You know what? You've been talking about economy, farming, agriculture, and all of that, but now, and that's what I said, he is going to be a one-time president, a OTP club that's already formed in West Africa. Goodluck Jonathan is there, Mahama is there, and President Bio would definitely be there if he doesn't buckle up and raise the bar and govern well. I've told them last month, he has about 20 months to do this. The past 20 months or 22 months is a complete failure. I know for sure there's a word there, he said, we inherited a hopeless government, hopeless economy. So, so for me, now, they've really transformed from hopeless to useless. To me, this government is not useful. Okay. Because for the past 22 months, extreme and excruciating hardship, Samuel, and lack of employment, you can see a lot of things going bad in this country, and even security is not that too good for the country. Okay. So we need to understand that you're not just talking about hopeless, you're talking about useless government going forward.
Thank you.
We need to use
as we round up, Joe, you have